What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jess. You're watching Keto Rewind. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Today's video is a week 140 update of my keto transformation, my keto story, my journey of how I'm rewinding my health from a morbidly obese weight to a healthy weight using a ketogenic lifestyle. I will say that I am not a medical doctor, not a healthcare professional. This is just my story. I'm sharing with you the ups and the downs of a real weight loss story. So if that sounds good to you, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. But real quick, I want to show you a new product from Perfect Keto. Check out the new Mallow Munch bars from Perfect Keto. This video is not sponsored, but I am an affiliate, and these are delicious bars. If you like Rice Krispie treats, you're gonna like these a lot. They have a plain marshmallow flavor, peanut butter flavor, and a chocolate flavor. They are keto and they have nice clean ingredients and they are tasty. So anyways, use my link down below and save, and definitely check these out. So week 140. Now I had a crazy week, and it was one of those weeks where I was dotting my I's, crossing my T's, and then a big hot mess happened. So Monday through Friday, I had originally planned on doing a beef and butter fast, but then I really liked carnivore so much, I just kept going on with carnivore. I really enjoyed the ease and simplicity of carnivore. Like, I really need that right now in my life. It is crazy trying to keep up with a crazy schedule right now. And being that carnivore is so simple and it's so basic, you just have some type of protein and with some fat, and it's like, that is so simple, and I really needed that. So being that beef and butter fast is kind of more like a temporary thing, and I really liked carnivore. You could even do beef and butter fast and call that carnivore, you know, essentially. So I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do the beef and butter fast. I've done a video on that. I'll link it in the cards down below. I'm just going to continue carnivore again. So that's what I did. And then came the weekend. Now this past weekend, my daughter had a Pink the Park softball tournament, which raises awareness and money and all that stuff for breast cancer. So we have never as a team played in a tournament before in this nature. Like, I'm talking, we did 6 games in 2 days. And these are like 7 and 8 and 9, a couple 9-year-olds. So that was something that pretty much caught me off guard. So I was under the impression we would have plenty of time between our games to go get a bite to eat, you know, refresh yourself and all that. We don't live far from the fields. But it turned out that almost every game turned into overtime, and which killed the actual time between the rest time, so that we were literally finishing a game, going to the next field back to back. So that meant there was no time to go get something or to like even eat. So we were literally like completely unprepared for how tournaments can go. They don't go by the schedule, you know, like it was just a big mess. So unfortunately, I was not able to stay carnivore for Saturday and Sunday. I was literally trying to snack and just eat something because nobody had any time to go. I didn't like concession stand food. I mean, no options when you're carnivore. So I unfortunately failed in my planning, I guess you could say. So, but I mean, instead of beating myself up about it, my daughter had such an amazing time. She smashed so many balls to the outfield, got 2 home runs. Like, her experience was worth every minute of it. The experience of the weekend playing in a softball tournament for breast cancer, you know, it was so awesome. So I could beat myself up about it, or I could look at the positives that came out of it. And you know what? Next time, I know when we have softball tournaments, I will be much better prepared. So where I don't want to just excuse it away, it happened, you know. So that the reason I'm sharing that with you, it would be so much easier to leave that part out. But I want to share that with you because of one thing. And one thing that's constantly an issue, because if you mess up, and you know, not that I messed up, but kind of like got myself into a pickle, but like if you mess up or you have a bad day, say you have a bad weekend, something comes up, it's not the end of the world. You just learn from that mistake and you move on. So now I wish I would have figured out a way, you know, we were coming back so late in the day. It was nighttime. I didn't even have time to cook anything for the next day. We'd be back at the fields at the 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're there all day. So we ended up going out to dinner, and it's like, oh my goodness, craziness. But in the future, I'll know, okay, even if the schedule says there's an hour between games run over, and the schedule stays on, doesn't matter if you've had food or not, plan ahead, I'll pack a cooler next time, that kind of thing. So you don't forget the mistake, you just learn from this mistake. And this one weekend would consist of 2 days. Mind you, we're day 18, today's October 18th. 2 days doesn't mean the whole month is a failure. It was 2 days that were not on track, but I have a whole nother week ahead of me, and for that reason, because I didn't get it right, I didn't stay consistent, I'm going to do carnivore again for the next 7 days, and I'm going to get it right this time. So that's kind of like my thought process here. It's like, yeah, I could doom and gloom and be like, darn it, I messed up again. I'd be all mad at myself, or I could just move on and, okay, live and learn. And you know what? I enjoyed carnivore so much, it works so well, that might as well just keep doing what was working. So I wanted to do a different type of fast each week for the month of October for our monthly challenge. I want to make sure I nail it each time before I move to the next one. So that's why I wanted to share this today, because so many people give up because they have a bad day, or they have a bad weekend, or maybe they had a bad week and they just give up. And that's the part that I want to urge, and that's why I'm sharing my story. Don't give up just because you had an oops. It happens, and you gotta just close that chapter and move on forward. And then you learn from that. So I've got to make a lot of time up on the pavement, getting my walks in, and I have to manage an enormously busy schedule this week too. So after I make this video, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to plan my menu, I'm gonna order my groceries online, and I'm going to make sure that I put the effort in so that I have my entire week perfect. What matters is not the number on the scale. What matters is you get up again and you fix it. And you don't let that excuse or become the new you. You're like, well, I was busy and I messed up, so why continue it now? No, this is where you stand up and you're like, okay, that happened, move forward, and learn from it. I hope that you're taking what I'm trying to say seriously, because I get a lot of heat on my channel because I make a lot of mistakes and I own them and I tell you guys about them. Like, I could easily hide so many things and make my channel seem so perfect, but that's not how a weight loss journey goes. You're gonna have these moments where you're like, dang it, I messed up, like, dang it, I wasn't prepared and I could have done better. You're gonna have those moments. Life happens. So don't beat yourself up. Know that it's just a couple of days. It's not the entire journey. It's not failure until you've given up. And I am definitely not giving up over 2 days, So I have a whole nother week of carnivore. I probably won't film every single day, but I'll film a couple of days so that you'll see them next week. But I truly love the way carnivore makes me feel, and it's easy. And now I'm like, dang it, I lost 2 days of feeling good from just being unprepared. So that's why it's an easy choice to say, hey, let's get it right this time. Let's do carnivore for another week. So anyways, I'll see you at the next video. I am Jess, and you're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye!